Welcome back to my Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today. I do got a question why the booster gyroid was the only one sort of like rocking out in the title screen there. I don't know if that's a thing which is exclusively unique to the booster gyroid compared to all the other gyroids as well, who just seem to be happily waiting for me to actually spawn into Fawnhollow before they start, rocking out to an invisible music that only they can hear. But now we've gotten that out of the way. Yeah, with, just another regular old Animal Crossing episode. We're not going to do anything particularly wild. Yeah, we changed our outfit yesterday. I forgot. We will be looking at Able Sisters. We will be looking at what Kix has to sell, just to see if they got anything cool, which we'd rather put on. But hey, that's neither here nor there. And anyway, hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow at 3:33 PM on Thursday, February 24th, 2022. So may not count as news. So we have Crazy Red visiting, which is nice. Hopefully, he's got at least one of the works of art which we need to purchase. Excuse me. One of the works of art we need to purchase to complete our museum. We of course only 5 pieces of art away. Hi, Amelia. I almost didn't even realise we changed our outfit because I was like, our outfit is so similar to our previous one. I've got a style and I like to keep with it. So can you really blame me? I mean, I suppose you can, but it seems a little bit uncalled for, is what I'll say. But we certainly should be checking out Able Sisters more. Able Sisters, I forgot basically in 2.0 update, they got a huge swath of new, clothing options, and we do have a lost book over here, so I suppose we'll have to see who that's given to. I was like, why is it so laggy? It's because my OBS was not my active window. Yeah, I don't know what else to really sort of say. I don't think I don't have anything in particular to talk about. This does seem like Biscuits. Book. I recorded some Death Store today. I'm strangely thinking that I'm getting kind of I'm not saying we're getting kind of close to the end of Death Store, because I have a suspicion, a sneaking suspicion, there's a post game sort of thing, because I'm getting close to what I'm going to assume is going to be my final boss. At least it feels like I'm getting kind of close. I don't actually know if I am, but something like I'm getting there, and I'm just like, oh, you know what? Hold on. I was actually meant to start uploading these videos. I'll do it after. I'll do it when I upload the Animal Crossing videos, because the Animal Crossing video needs to come up first. I don't think any of these are ones we need. Let me just double check. What ones do we need? We need a Bar of the Folies, and we need Wind God and Thunder God, the white one. So unfortunately, these are none of them are quite what we need. I guess I'll purchase this one because this is quite like a good general use one, just for some decorations. Whether we might want to use it. So you got a deal, Red. A little bit annoying that you don't have exactly what we want, but I suppose I can't really blame you for that sort of aspect. Yeah, so I feel like I'm getting kind of close to the end of Death Store, maybe, but I have a sneaking suspicion there's a lot of endgame content. Writing, if you don't know, we got a group of my friends. We do a sort of like a writing club where we write some sort of short stories and share them with each other. I'm writing a story right now, which I guess I'd talk about because it's not going to be a spoiler if any of them happen to glance at this video. Because I'm writing one which is kind of like Beatrix Potter inspired, sort of. And I don't mean Beatrix Potter because she did like horror work or something at some point. I don't know if that's an actual thing or if I just made it up, but I'm talking about like her tale of Benjamin Rabbit, Tippy Toes. Is that one of them? Like I honestly can't recall. Oh, well, okay. Didn't expect to see you here, Amelia. This place is simply marvellous of coffee. I wonder if it'd be too much to ask for a food menu. There should be a sort of restaurant area. I mean, I suppose we've got Paradise Planning for that, but it's a rare situation to have all 3 of us, I suppose, actually grabbing coffee together like this. Yeah, it's a bit Beatrix Potter inspired. I don't know, Beatrix Potter was, she was an author I read a lot of when I was younger. I think it's my parents bought like a load of like a series of Beatrix Potter books at like some car boot sale or something. Ages ago, whatever. I don't know. I guess some people were just trying to give them away, and we were young children at the time. I read them. I have fond memories of them. I don't really remember the stories off the top of my head. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like even like things like Benjamin Rabbit. I remember there's like Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail. I think were his siblings, but there might have been another sibling. I can't recall to be perfectly honest. There's some other ones. There's a frog on the... Hold on. Who wrote Wind in Willows? That's not Beatrix Potter, but someone else. Wind in the Willows. There's like... Is it the Frog and the Toad? There's Kenneth Graham. Hold on. Frog and the Toad. is written by Arnold Lober. Okay, yeah, but doesn't look anything like Beatrix Potter now. Look at it. Oh god, I just opened my bitmarks. Didn't mean to do that. Beatrix Potter. I want to see what other sort of books she read and see how many of those I actually remember. Here, hold on. Let's see. View all her books. The Tale of Peter Rabbit. The Tale of Jemima Puddle Duck. I remember this picture, but I don't remember what the story's about. We need to go find Biscuit, of course. We got Thing. The Tale of Benjamin Bunny. I do remember this one like as a concept, but I don't remember the story behind it. The Tale of Mrs. Tiggywinkle. And again, this is another one where I remember the picture, but I don't remember the story. It's like some hedgehog lady. The Tale of Gloucester. Doesn't sound like something. Obviously, she's an author, so she's probably written quite a few works. A whole variety of works, but of course the only ones I really know are the ones where it's about animals and like woodland creatures or whatever, and their sort of adventures and misadventures depending on who they are. I suppose it depends. It kind of depends if they're a bit of a troublemaker like Benjamin Button, or not Benjamin Button. Benjamin Bunny. No, Benjamin's not. Wait, Benjamin's not a troublemaker. It's Peter Rabbit's a troublemaker, I think. I don't even remember who Benjamin Bunny really was, or any of his story. But yeah, it's kind of like got that sort of inspiration, is what I'll say. That's kind of like what I'm going for with sort of little. It's not a novella. It's like a short story I'm writing right now. Not exactly the same. I suppose it's my own sort of take on it, and also I'm not nearly as accomplished as the author as Beatrix Potter for a whole magnitude of reasons. I'm trying to remember. I really don't remember like any of the stories of Beatrix, any of Beatrix Potter's. No, I don't remember the stories. I don't remember what happened to them. Even like Peter Rabbit, which is one I've read multiple times. I don't remember. He like tries to escape through a garden. I remember he tries to squeeze under a fence, and the farmer tries to almost catches him or something, and his coat, like he has to leave his coat behind, is what I recall. That's something that feels right in my mind. The Tale of Two Bad Mice. I don't know that one. Tale of Squirrel Nutkin. That one again. It seems like a familiar picture, but I don't remember it. Tell Mr. Todd, I don't remember. Ginger and Pickles, don't remember. Samuel Whiskers, do remember, but don't remember. Timmy Tiptoes, the squirrel. That one I also, for some reason, remember. Older Peter Rabbit, Story of Fierce Bad Rabbit. Pigling Bland, don't know who that is. I don't see Biscuit anywhere, so I don't know how that's going to be. Tale of Bunny Stories, Kitty and Boots. Don't know. Unless it's meant to be Puss in Boots, but I'm not really sure. Where's Peter Rabbit? Peter Rabbit, clearly her darling rabbit. A darling child, and one that she wrote about seemingly most often. She was a natural scientist and conservationist. How do you say this word? Conservationist. There we go. I was like, I know how to say this word. I just couldn't string together it in my mind. Tell Peter Rabbit. But hold on. I want like Penguin. Beatrix Potter originals. Here we go. Do you have like summaries of each of these books? Tale of Peter Rabbit. 120 years. Wait, when was she born? 1866 in South Kensington. Peter Rabbit loves yummy vegetables that he finds in McGregor. Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. McGregor's garden, and Mr. McGregor's a farmer who doesn't want Peter stealing all of his crops or something. And then there's the thing of him just basically constantly going back to try and steal the crops and like stealing carrots or something. I don't really recall. Kix, talk to me. I know we were like rarely spoken to each other, but I just want to see what you got. Ooh, a dreamy ribbon pochette. We can buy this. I also do like that little like purse thing we got to the side there. We need to check out Able Sisters as well. Check out Able Sisters. These are the things which are being wrapped up in our daily activities nowadays. The dreamy pochette's actually quite cute. I don't really want any of those shoes nor socks, but the clasp purse, all right. So you're buying. All right, Chum, very much obliged. Beatrix Potter, humorous tales. I don't know, dude. The naughty rabbit loves getting into scrapes. I need like Wikipedia Beatrix Potter. And then I need like the list of her books and summaries of what her books are. Does it have like a, not discography, that's not really the right word, but her bibliography? Publications. Oh, here we go. She's written 23 of them, and they're all the tale of something. The Tale of Peter Rabbit. Privately printed 250 copies. Is this It's the same page. Okay, let's see what the plot is. Story focuses on Peter. Hold on, no, let's put this stuff away. Warrior statue. Cordless phone. We do need to talk to Pekin. Mischievous, disobedient young rabbit. His family, the mother rabbit warns Peter, and a few of it, Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail. There we go, I do remember those. Don't enter the vegetable garden. Mr. McGregor and his wife put their father in a pie after he entered. Peter's triplet sisters obediently refrain. I do remember that one. Katrina, I'm basically in front. Why can't you just, like, make me walk to the front? Peter ends up, oh yeah, more than what's good for him. And when he's, like, too fat, so he couldn't squeeze under the fence anymore or something. And he loses his jacket and shoes, and then his mum gets, like, really upset that he loses his nice jacket or something. He has him watering can, Brown has to run away, ends up completely lost, sneaking past the cat. I don't remember this part. He sees the gate where he entered the garden from a distance, heads for it despite being spotted and chased. He wriggles under the gate. I do remember that. And he spots his abandoned clothes being used to dress a scarecrow. Oh, yeah. After returning home, sick Peter is bedridden by his mother. What? What is... I thought if you make someone bedridden, does that mean you, like, injure someone so badly you make them have to stay in bed? Confined? Oh, no. For being forced to being confined to the bed. Oh, I see. I didn't actually realise that's what bedridden meant. Very cross that losing jacket shoes. Do you remember that? Revealed that it was the second little jacket that Peter and shoes that Peter lost in the fortnight. I didn't realise Peter had shoes. He's not wearing shoes in the... Oh no, he is wearing shoes in the illustration, but like very small slippers. He got some tea and gave it to Peter to cure his stomachache. While Peter's sister, Purifier, I don't know what you're purifying, but sure, received a scrumptious dinner of milk, bread, and blackberries. Where Mr. Peter's clothes out of the way used to frighten crows like Scarecrow. I do vaguely remember this. That sounds about right. I do have that memory of him trying to squeeze under the fence gate, but him being too chubby to do it because he just ate a load of food. And me being like, no, Peter, get out of there. Squirrel Nutkin. I remember this icon of a little squirrel just doing this, like, some sort of, like, dance posture. Squirrel Nutkin, his brother Twinkleberry of a mean, and the many cousins sailed to Owl Island on the Ras that Nut constructed of twigs. They offer resident Owl Brown a gift and ask permission to collect nuts. Nutkin, however, dances about impertinently singing a silly riddle. Old Brown pays no attention to Nutkin, but permits the squirrels to go about their work every day for 6 days. 6 days, the squirrel often gifts to Old Brown, and every day Nutkin taunts the owl with another sing-song riddle. Eventually, Nutkin annoys Old Brown once too often. The owl sees Nutkin and tries to skin him alive. What the heck? Nutkin escapes, losing most of his tail. I did read this book. I was thinking, I thought, okay, I got them confused in my mind. I was a little bit confused when I was reading that Peter Rabbit summary, because I thought in my mind, like, his tail got, like, cropped or something in the middle of it, like, the farmer, like, tried to, like, stab it with a pitchfork or something, and then, like, his tail got ripped off, which is, you know, a bit barbaric now I think about it for a kid's book, but maybe not. But no, apparently it was this story. It was Squirrel Nutkin. After this, he becomes furious when he is asked riddles. Is this Nutkin, or is this, the owl? Old Brown. I don't know. We don't know where Biscuit is. I'm gonna be honest. And because I want to check people's houses to see if everyone's crafting or not, we're gonna have to talk to them and give them the book. If you don't know, you actually get more friendship points for giving the correct person the book the first try. But it doesn't really matter, I suppose, at this point. Biscuit would be probably already maxed out on our friendship. So I have read this one as well. It's slowly coming back to me with Tale of Gloucester. Gloucester Mouse. I don't really remember this one. What are you making? Oh, apparently it doesn't count when we talk to Phoebe about it, so I certainly will take that. Taylor in Gloucester sends his cat Simpkin to buy food with a twist of cherry-coloured silk to complete a waistcoat commissioned by the mayor for his wedding on Christmas morning. My word. We already know this recipe. We're already getting to the stage where we know all the recipes that we find. Simpkin gone. The tailor finds the mice. The cat is in prison under teacups. What? A tailor in Gloucester sends his cat Simpkin to buy food and a twist of cherry-coloured silk to complete a waist. Oh, so sorry. I thought the tailor of Gloucester. I thought the mouse was the tailor. It's not. This is just a human, probably. Well, Simpkin is gone. The tailor finds mice. The cat has imprisoned under teacups. The mice are released and scamper away. When Simpkin returns and finds his mice gone, he hides the twist in anger. The tailor falls ill and not able to complete a waistcoat, but upon returning to the shop, he is surprised to find the waistcoat finished and the work was done by the grateful mice. Oh, maybe that's why I thought the mice were the tailors. However, one buttonhole remains unfinished because there is no more twist. Simpkin gives the tailor the twist to complete the work, and the success of a waistcoat makes the tailor's fortune. And is it? I mean, not every story needs to have like a moral plot. I don't really know what the moral is in that one, I suppose. For years, Potter declared out of all her books, it was her personal favourite, this one. Oh, cute. I feel like I've seen this one. I feel like I remember a scene of a mice sewing things. There's a cute little illustration of all of this. Of them all sewing together. Did Beatrix... Yeah, Beatrix Potter actually drew all of these things. That's very impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Benjamin Button. Okay, I remember this cover. I don't remember the cover that Google showed, but I remember this one of him wearing like this weird like beret or something. It's a Peter Rabbit universe. When Mr. McGregor and his wife leave their home in their gig. What's a gig? Oh, it's like a cart? A two-wheeled cart. Oh. Benjamin Bunny and his cousin Peter Rabbit go into the garden to get Peter's clothes. They find a blue jacket and brown shoes. But Peter doesn't want to linger around because of previous experience. Benjamin delays departure by getting onions, which he wraps in Peter's handkerchief to give to his aunt. Takes a casual stroll. As Peter gets more nervous, rounding a corner they see a cat and hide under a basket, but the cat sits atop a basket for 5 hours trapping a pair. Old Mr. Bunny, Benjamin's father, Peter, and old Mrs. Bunny's brother enters a garden. What? Benjamin's father's here? He smokes a pipe and holds a little switch. He knocks the cat off a basket and locks her in the greenhouse, and then he rescues Benjamin and Peter. Wow. Benjamin's father's just back from the grave, back from being made into a pie. Although he's happy they're both safe and unharmed, he's very cross and punishes them for going into Mr. McGregor's garden. And he whips them with a switch. What? With a switch? Obviously not a Nintendo Switch, but like with a light switch? What else is a switch? Is it... Hold on, does Switch have like an old definition? Fine. Switch. I'm going to close these other Beatrix Potter tabs. Wikipedia is all we need. A slendable, flexible shoot cut from a tree. Ah, it's a twig, basically. Okay, I didn't know if that was a thing. It's an old-timey word. Once he gets home, Peter gives onions to her mother, who forgives his adventures because he managed to get back his jacket and shoes. Fair enough. When he and Cottontail fold up a pocket handkerchief and the mother strings the onions and rabbit tobacco from the ceiling. What? And then Mr. McGregor's confused when he comes back. But what about Benjamin's father? What? Benjamin's father, Peter's maternal uncle. Maternal uncle, so mother's brother. Okay, I see. Did the father just not come back to him? Like, what happened? I feel like I do remember reading this one as well. This does seem familiar. Apparently I read more of these than I actually remembered. They're locked into my memory from when I was like 3 to 7 or whenever when I read them. I don't know. What's the plot of A Tale of Two Bad Mice? Oh, this one's so long. Two Bad Mice reflects Potter's deepening happiness in a professional relationship with Norman Wayne. What? The tale begins once upon a time. Beautiful dollhouse. Belonged to Lucinda. It's just really pretty. The dolls leave the nursery. We're driving in their perambulator. What the heck's a perambulator? Perambulator. It's a pram. Oh, pram is short as for perambulator? I'm learning a lot by reading these plot summaries of these old books. Again, I suppose. When Tom Thumb and Hunker Munker, Hunker Munker, what a great name. 2 mice living under a skirting board would peek out and cross and enter the dollhouse. They find the table set. It's also convenient, and the food is plaster, and then Tom Thumb loses temper, and they smash every dish on the table and try to burn one in the red hot crinkly paper fireplace. I feel like this is kind of familiar, but maybe it's not as familiar as I think. Tom Thumb scoots up the chimney while Hunker Munker empties the kitchen canisters. Takes the doll dresses and tosses them out the window. They're just basically trashing this place. It's very rude of Hunker Munker and Tom Thumb. Pulls the feathers on the doll's bolster. In the middle of a mischief, Hunker Munker remembers she needs a doll's house, including a cradle. What? Oh no, she needs a bolster and takes the 2 dolls' bolsters from a mouse hole. They carry off several odds and ends. However, a birdcage and bookcase will not fit through the mouse hole. The dolls return in their perambulator. Lucinda and Jane are speechless. Obviously the vandalism, the little girl who owns a dollhouse gets a policeman doll and positions it in front of the door, but her nurse is more practical and sets up a mousetrap. The narrator believes the mice are not so very naughty after all. Tom Thumb pays for his crimes with a crooked sixpence placed in the doll's stocking on Christmas Eve. Oh, and Hunker Munker atones for her hand in destruction by sweeping the doll's house every morning with a dustpan and broom. This feels vaguely familiar, but I'm not sure if I'm just sort of tricking myself. This pom-pom sweater's quite cute, actually. We'll give out a purchase. A boa skirt. I don't even know what this is. Denim cut-offs we got. What the heck is this? A steampunk dress? I didn't even know that was a thing. Why not? Let's buy... What colour? Red? Sure. We're just trying to buy whatever. I didn't even know steampunk costume was a thing. Heart hair clip. We don't want that. We don't want shoes. And we might as well just buy sort of like one of everything. Just to make sure we eventually manage to purchase all possible items. We'll purchase these and just make sure we don't wear these. So it's not quite what we want. But I will say, the pom-pom sweater, very cute. If we get a nice bottom to go with it, we might use that instead of this, what coat is this called? A shearling coat? I don't remember. I feel like this is vaguely familiar, because I'm looking at this picture now of the two mice, like, dragging a bolster down the staircase. And it looks so familiar to me. Also, where is Biscuit? Also, where's Pecan? We haven't seen Pecan either. We need to give her a present too. Also, wait, hold on, what are Nookmar missions? We might have the exercise one. We don't have the exercise one, so it doesn't actually matter. We do have a watering one, which we might as well do since we're right next to all these flowers here anyway. That feels vaguely familiar. Mrs. Tiggywinkle. I've seen the picture of, but I very much don't remember anything about this. Little girl, she's a good little girl, but she's lost stuff. She questions Tabby Kitten. So apparently humans can talk to the animals in this world, which, you know, is interesting. Where is Biscuit? Where have we not looked? We've been in Nooks. No, maybe I don't think we have been in Nooks today. And he's not in his home, is he? No, it doesn't look like it. And he's not wandering about. He might be visiting someone. Not visiting Lily. Or he might be in the museum, which is going to be a real pain. There really should be like a texting app on the Nook phone, so you can be like, oh, yo, Biscuit, where are you? And then Biscuit will be like, oh, I'm in the museum. I'm in the fossil, looking at fossils right now. That'd be awesome if we could just text our villagers. Just to find their location, at the very least. Or maybe it would be like one of those location things, like Snapchat, not stories, Snapchat location thing, whatchamacallit, where you can see where people are. That'd be cool. She finds a little door on the hillside and hears someone singing. I guess that's a hedgehog. Oh no, Hordy, you're ill. Let's go get you medicine. Let's go practice medicine. Low ceiling. I don't think I remember this one. It's Mrs. Her little black nose goes sniffle, 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 snuffle, and her eyes goes twinkle, twinkle. And beneath her little white cap are prickles. She's found Lucy's lost things and launders them for her. Aww. Hopefully not money launders them for her. Dun dun dun. Okay, I don't know. They have tea together. Maybe this is familiar. No, this is definitely the least familiar of all of them. So perhaps I didn't read this one all that many times. Hello, Beacon. Why don't we? I wish we didn't have to ask if you lost this, but unfortunately we have to. And she's gonna be like, oh no, it looks like biscuits. This does look like biscuits, sort of thing. A tale of pie and patty pan. I definitely don't even remember this one. Looks adorable though. So it's not actually quite, you know, Beatrix Potter, the animals are much more anthropomorphized than I remember. So it's not really like this. Jerry Fisher, this frog looks familiar. Slippy Sloppy. He puts on a Macintosh? What's a Macintosh? It's a raincoat. Oh. A rubber Mac. Oh. I feel like I've heard that before. How can I thank you? A football. He's going fishing. Sore fingers. A trout rises out of water. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go and look down these lists until I see one I actually recognise. Miss Moppet sounds familiar. Tom Kitten. Jemima Puddle Duck is very familiar. The picture. Home to a duck called Jemima. She wants to hatch her own eggs, but a farmer's wife believes ducks make poor sitters and routinely confiscate her eggs to allow the hens to incubate them. Oh, that's a really sad story. She tries to hide her eggs, but they're always found and carried away. This is tragic. What the heck? She's trying to find a safe place away from farm to lay her eggs. She spies the woods, discovers an appropriate nesting place, however, a charming gentleman with black prick ears and sandy coloured whiskers persuades her to nest in a shed at his home, and he wants to eat her children or something, right? Jemima's led to his tumble-down shed, curiously filled with feathers. Jemima lays her eggs and the fox suggests a dinner party. He asks her to collect traditional herbs used in stuffing a duck and tells her the seasoning which will be used for an omelette. That's, you know, not at all suspicious. Jemima, get out of here, darling. You're gonna die. Jemima sets about an errand of a farm collie. Kept meets her as she carries onions from the farm kitchen. Asks her what she's doing, where she's going. She reveals her errand. Kept sees through a fox's plan at once and finds about Jemima where a fox lives. Help her 2 foxhound puppies who are out of a walking farm. Kept rescues Jemima of a foxy whiskered gentleman. Is chased away and seen again at the end of Tale of Mr. Todd. Whoa, continuity. Have a hungry foxhounds eat Jemima's eggs? What? Jemima is escorted back to the farm in tears over her lost eggs, but in times lays more eggs and successfully hatches 4 ducklings. Jemima has such a tragic story. I didn't even remember this. This one I've definitely read. This is familiar to me. That's honestly tragic, Jemima. That's one of the saddest stories I think that's happened so far. That's horrific. Scholarly commentaries. There's a tale of pursuit and prey. So apparently he comes back with a tale of Mr. Todd. I don't know why. The hyperlink is split into 2 here. The wife of Flopsy. Oh my gosh, it's more of a for Peter Rabbit extended universe. That's incredible. I don't remember reading this one, but that one's definitely familiar. The Tale of Samuel Whiskers or the Roly Poly Pudding. I think this is kind of familiar. Doesn't he get like stuck in a chimney or something at some point? Is there Moppet and Mittens? That's a run over random rats. Can't remember Butter and Dough. I got a rolling pin. What on earth? Bit escape. Oh, he climbs up a chimney at some point. Tom is afraid. Oh wait, Tom's a cat? Samuel Whiskers. What? I don't understand. The Tale of a Flopsy Bunnies is about Peter Rabbit's sisters, I assume. She was reluctant to write another after 2 full-length tales about rabbits. Benjamin Bunny and his cousin Flopsy. Oh, so just 2 people called Flopsy. Hold on. Beatrix Potter. You have 2 rabbits called Flopsy. Beatrix Potter, Flopsy. There's got to be a Beatrix Potter, like Wikipedia or something. I guess Flopsy is just Peter Rabbit's wife, or Benjamin Bunny's wife. No, the cousins. Never mind. Oh, and his cousin Flopsy. Wait, are the parents? He married his cousin. Oh, that is Peter Rabbit. Okay, no, that's the same Flopsy. It's just from grown up. Okay, we're running out of time, so I'm gotta look through recipes. Tale of Ginger and Pickles. Oh, extend unlimited credit to the customers. What? A Tale of Mrs. Tittlemouse. That sounds familiar. Timmy Tiptoes, I said, was familiar. Mr. Todd, Pickling Band. Apply Dapply's Nursery Rhymes. What the heck? Last one in 1930 was the last one she written. Tale of Johnny Townmouse. I don't remember. Cecily Parsty. What? Cecily Parsty. Cecily Parsty's Nursery Rhymes. Tale of Little Pig Robson. Huh. I don't know. Goosey Goosey Gander. Anyway, I don't know what else I'm doing anymore. I'm just reading about Beatrix Potter, I suppose. But I think we'll round off this episode here. I don't know if we ever saw where Biscuit was, so we might have to give it to him tomorrow. But we'll round up this episode here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me, Dear Darling, Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.